is semi-final time, Season 2, Ball and Play League, presented to you by DraftKings. Who's moving on to the title game? Will it be Woogas? Will it be the defending champion Hookline Sinkers? It is time to find out. Alongside Kelsey Winger and Melinda Farrell, I am Chris Rose. Let's get to it. Find out who's going to strike first, who's going to bowl. Let's head down to the field with Kels.
Semifinals. Alrighty, time for the coin toss. Can we please get a captain from Woogas and a captain from Hookline Sinkers?
Jimmy Knorp, I guess.
Woo! Again? What are the odds?
All right, tails, heads. I'm gonna have Team Woogas call it in the air because you're suffering an injury.
Thank you. Heads, Jimmy O'Brien.
And it is tails, Jake Storiali, Hookline Sinkers. Would you like to bat or bowl?
We're gonna hit first.
All right, Hookline Sinkers will hit first, and that means that Team Woogas will bowl first. Men, good luck. We've made it to the semifinals, Chris and Mel. It is time to go!
Stop yelling at me, Kelsey. Holy smokes. What was that? That wasn't a full primal scream. That was like a half primal scream. All right, we're ready for some fun. First, some injury news for Team Woogas. Luke O'Brien is allowed to bat in the quarterfinal. He suffered a quad injury, so you'll only see him as a striker. He is being replaced in the field by professional cricket player Calvin Savage. You, of course, know him from Forgotten Rotten. He's going to be the all-time wicket keeper. He's not allowed to bowl. He's not allowed to hit.
You know, he is incredibly good in the field, too. Pretty agile.
Well, on the first to bowl for Team Woogas is 20-year-old Sanjay Krishnamurthi, and he has been outstanding for Team Woogas, and he has found the magic hole not one, not two, not three, but 4 times in this tournament. So he can get you out with the best of them. And he's going to have to be at his best because Jolly Olive is stepping in, second in the league in runs behind only Trevor Plouffe with 112 this season.
That's their most feared hitter. Is he scary looking? No. Give me a break.
But yeah, Sanjay Krishnamurthi has been amazing. In cricket, slow left arm orthodox bowler, so spin bowler in cricket. So I think just the angle that he throws up mixes up the fast and slow balls. But Jaskaran was the one who picked, I think, how he was going to bowl.
There's a smash for 4 right out of the gate.
CLAT. I didn't see that. Was that bad?
So yeah, Jaskaran, I think he's pretty savvy about Sanjay and what he does.
In the baseball world, we call it, that's kind of picking up the tips that a pitcher would throw. Nice. And there's a dot ball. Woo. That is good. That means no runs scored. Jolly Calvin Savage having a little fun in front of the wicket. By the way, for Olive, that was his leading 17th 4 of this tournament to lead the league. Ball tapper, and there's Jimmy Knorp. Another dot ball.
Good shit. Let's go.
And keep in mind, when these two teams met in the regular season, Woogas held Hookline Sinkers to 15 first-inning runs. That was it.
And a huge part of that was the economy of Sanjay.
And there it is, another dot ball. 3 dot balls in the first 4 good pitches.
That's what he does, and that's what he did so well last time. It was a real revelation. And because he's new, he's young, I think he's just got no fear. He doesn't care about reputations, Chris.
That's ripped. Oh, what a remarkable play by Knorp. And almost, Sanjay almost got Jay out wicket.
But look at that. Like, Jimmy Knorp has just made a great save, and then he sprinted right to the other end of the warehouse to retrieve the ball. So that's how keen he is today. He's full of beans.
1 more good pitch left in this over. And if Sanjay does not throw a wide on this next delivery, he could be the DraftKings Golden Bowler. That would be huge for a depleted Woogas team.
It's vital for them.
There it is, and there's a wicket!
Oh, wow!
One Major League Cricket player gets out another. Sanjay snags it off the bat of Jaskaran.
I love this kid. He just had to, he had to bowl a good pitch. So he couldn't afford it to be a wide. He could have just played it safe. In the end, he gets the wicket. Wow, and it's a massive wicket for them as well.
Allowed just 5 runs in that over. And so now, even though Sanjay's available to be the golden bowler, they're going to save him for the final over of this inning. Jimmy Knorp is going to be the bowler, and Drew Davis comes off the bench to strike. There's a dot ball.
That's a good move, I think. I like them keeping Sanjay a little bit. Just keep him in your pocket. 7
good pitches delivered by Woogas, already 4 dot balls. There's a smash for 4 by Davis. He's a little bit of the wild card on this team because he can get hot on strike.
And they need him to be hot on strike because pressure's on them early.
Ball tapped, and another 4.
We've seen sometimes players take their wicketkeeper and put them in front of the batter, but of course they can't do that this time. No option to stack the wall up this end.
Ball tapped in the air, Savage fighting the feet of BBD, and it's a dot ball. No running.
Good shit, Jimmy.
Every dot ball is like gold in this game against this side.
Smash, and another fantastic play. Sanjay doing it not only as a bowler, but a fielder. A single run comes across, but it prevented an additional 3.
Well, there's a bit of payback there because Jimmy Knorp was great off Sanjay's bowling, and now he's returning the favor.
Jolly Olive back on strike.
Oh!
Smashed, and there's another 4 to finish strong in that over.
It's going to be Sanjay, so let's get you up. Okay.
But an outstanding job by the 2 Wooga bowlers so far. Both Knorp and Sanjay, the DraftKings golden bowler.
How'd you guys go 0-2? How'd you guys go 0-2?
That's so funny, Jolly Olive asking Sanjay, how the heck did you guys go winless in the regular season? I think a lot of people in the warehouse are asking the same question. Oh, another dot ball, nearly the magic hole again. And there's 4 as Jimmy Knorp can't get it in the corner.
He's just so hard to pick. I wonder how much harder it is because of the left-hand angle that he's coming in or just the way he's mixing up his pace.
Nice.
Wow, again the Woogas, and almost Dan Rourke almost got Drew Davis on a run out, but just a single run again for the champs.
Unbelievable riding that wall, these guys. They have been on point. He had to haul ass to get there too.
Remember, Woogas, the youngest team in the tournament, all 4 of their main players, 24 years old or younger. Whoa, Jolly Olive, first 6 of this semifinal matchup.
And you just see the little thumbs up there, just a little relaxer there, really. He's just taking a sneaky look up at the scoreboard as well. It's like he can't believe that they're only on 29. They've only got a couple of balls out left.
But this is almost double their first inning output in the regular season against Woogas. Ball popped up in the air and caught on the ricochet.
Oh, yeah. Relay catch. Wow, these guys have been awesome in the field today.
Unreal. Kelsey Wingard in the middle of it all.
Sanjay, this is your world. We're just living in it.
Sorry, it's so loud in here I can't even hear what you said.
This is your world.
This is my what?
He's 20, Kelsey. He hasn't done much.
This is your world. We're just living in it.
I guess so.
Third time's a charm.
That away.
Hey, yo, let's go. I don't even know what happened there, but we got the fucking out. Let's go. Yeah.
Next time, we're just going to type in the question.
Really long-winded, too.
Yeah, just type it in code next time, Kelsey.
All right, here we go. So Jay and Jolly erased so far on wickets. BBD, dot ball, and that will end the frame 29 runs for the defending ball in play champions. And Woogas, outstanding with bowling, not one single wide, 18 good pitches, and now they are coming to bat. And before we see Woogas swing the sticks for the first time, it's time for us to check in with our buddy Jolly Olive with a word from DraftKings.
We're going to take a quick break from the action to thank today's sponsor, which is the DraftKings Sportsbook. They're here to help you get closer to the action with DraftKings parlays, same-game parlays. It's all on their easy-to-use app, which you can download right now. And when you do it, use promo code WAREHOUSE. You can combine multiple bets from the same game for a shot at an even bigger payout. And if sports betting is not yet available in your state, you can still get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy for a shot to win daily cash prizes. Get some skin in the game. Download their app right now and use promo code WAREHOUSE. That's promo code WAREHOUSE only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
I kind of like sexy-voiced Jolly. It's a little different.
Hey, Jolly, what's the number you would like to hold Woogas to right here?
I think in our first game we held them to a single-digit number. I think it's just keep it within reach. I think we've kind of gone 30 all of our first innings pretty much. Like we come out hotter in the third inning. So keep it within reach, keep them honest, and just make good pitches. That's all.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All right. Last time, single digit. They held them to 9 runs in Woogas' first time up, and it'll be BBD, interestingly, starting as the first bowler instead of Jaskaran, who has really been their ace throughout this tournament.
He has, but there's a difference in the Woogas since that game, and part of it is the guy who's standing at the crease right now, and that's Jimmy Knorp. He's been unbelievable. He's now only 9 runs short of a century, Chris Rose.
Yep.
And if he doesn't raise his bat when he gets 9 runs, if he gets 9 runs.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
You got to raise your bat.
Got to raise your bat and, acknowledge the crowd, acknowledge your family, maybe cry.
We'll see. There's a shot, and it's going to be a dot ball as Drew Davis easily placed the
nice
carom.
read off the wall. You're getting really good at that.
And Woogas has got to be thinking about their minuscule output first time against Hookline. It's in the back of their brains, you would imagine. Ball popped and goes off the back wall for 4.
It amazes me that BBD still has not thrown a wide the entire tournament. So he's been the most accurate, but he was absolutely pumped in the last game against We Got Ice. So he's got to be looking for his confidence again this time around.
Oh! That'll shatter your confidence, not to mention nearly our broadcast booth on that 6.
Wow. I told you, Jimmy Knorp is a different man. He has found it. He told me that a team that was none for 2 after the regular season was going to win this tournament.
Popped in the air, and it falls. Ooh, almost a run out by BBD. Nice job.
Change up, right? See? Worked perfectly. That was the change up, right? Yeah. Oh, I thought you had a change up. All right, never mind. All right, it worked. Worked. It's all good.
Here we go, the youngest competitor, Sanjay. We've seen him with his bowling and fielding exploits. He's been solid as well as a striker. Ball popped in the air. BBD!
Oh, with a backward somersault on the dismount. Wow!
Wasn't exactly the most graceful move to get there, but he did complete the catch.
That was, I wish we had some scorecards that we could mark that one.
Yeah, what would you hold up?
I'd give him a 9.5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that graceful, but he got the job done. So now Luke O'Brien, injured quad in the quarterfinal. He will only be striking. And there's also an all-time runner for him. So Sanjay, who just got eliminated, is going to be the runner right now. Let's see if he can still swing the stick. He was so important in their quarterfinal win over Forgotten Rotten. That's going to fall. Does that happen, by the way, in the cricket world?
It used to. They tend not to. That doesn't happen anymore in international cricket. It used to happen a lot. Now they have concussion substitutes, but if you get injured any other way, you don't bat.
Hey, Luke, hang on. Listen. Luke has openly told us that the only pitcher he doesn't see likes to do that.
I got it.
Okay.
I trust it.
Make it work then. Make it work.
Well, while it looks like there's going to be a bowling change as Jay is going to be the new bowler at this next over, that'll give us a chance to take a look at our SeatGeek playoff bracket. The winner of this advances to the final and will take on the winner of the McFlurry Power versus Lovia's game. And a look at our overall Warehouse Cup standings. This, of course, the second of 4 events in the 2024 calendar year. McFlurry Power, who hoisted a banner in Blitzball Battle 4, has 15 points to lead the way. Hookline currently with 12, Lovia's and Woogas with 10 each. That means 4 teams have 0. And if you finish without any points this season, you return for 2025 play with a big old skunk patch on your jersey. Once again, a skunk patch.
That sounds like something you need medication for, or
I don't
maybe
know.
a good antiseptic screen.
Yeah, we'll get an antibiotic and clear that up in no time.
Ay.
Luke O'Brien, the bat is working just fine. There's 4 more. Jaskaran, Malhotra, he's been unbelievable as a bowler this season, one of the tops around.
He's just been outstanding. He's all-round. He's been one of the all-rounders of the
Right up
tournament.
the middle, and Jolly Olive positioned perfectly.
Change up the speed on him.
Yeah, that's what.
Jaskaran bowled 3 overs and allowed just 18 runs in their quarterfinal win over We Got Ice. That one, however, gets past the defense for 4 more.
Jolly Olive doesn't like that. Doesn't like that decision, but you can see there he did a great job getting a hand to it, but just parried it onto the wall.
Oh, right off of Jay. That'll be a single run, and that's it.
Get that into
You're
it.
crushing it. You're on one leg and you're fucking crushing it.
Several times we've seen him deflect balls that have come right back at him as a bowler. That one came at him right on a line.
Go, 7.
Jimmy Knorp on strike. There's a launch and goes for 6.
I just think it's taken him a little while to get his head around everything that's happening in this game, this tournament, but he's found it now.
High off the ceiling, Drew Davis. He throws it away and just missed the stump.
There
Wow.
was confusion. They were both stranded and they froze in the middle of the pitch.
My bad.
Wow.
Drew Davis kicking himself because he felt like he could have gotten a run out easily on that play. Look at him. Oh, he was so close. Oh, he would have eliminated.
See the little fist pump from Jimmy Knorp when he realized he was safe as well.
So that'll take us through the second over, and BBD, who was the DraftKings Golden Bowler, returns to bowl this final over of the second inning. Jimmy Knorp, Tapper, Drew Davis, dot ball.
No problem.
Boy, the defense has been outstanding for both teams in the early going.
It's just been at such an intense level. There's so much riding on it. They wanted so much, Chris.
Ball lifted, BBD, another snag and another wicket, the second of the inning.
Well, BBD under the high ball. He was actually able to stay on his feet this time around, Chris. So slightly more elegance in it, but safe pair of hands underneath those ceiling lights.
First time we will see Dan Rourke. I'll tell you, whatever Woogas can get out of Dan Rourke is kind of gravy. He's been MIA throughout the season, just produced 19 runs in 13 good pitches. That ball tapped up, and we have a tie game as Jaskaran. I thought maybe he was going to do the Drew Davis dive. This is semifinal action. Get your uniform dirty a little bit.
What a fucking shitty swing. Yeah, drove in the game time run. Let's go.
That almost made Drew Davis's mustache uncurl. He was so upset. Luke O'Brien has given Woogas the lead.
Wow, this game's going to be tight. This is
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be tight, Chris. I can tell.
2 more good pitches left in this final over. And in the inning, Woogas trying to tack on more, put a little bit of pressure on the defending champs. Ball tapped. Drew Davis keeps it in front of him. Jolly Olive scoops it up for a dot ball.
Good job, Drew.
Just hard. I mean, this is a really, really brave effort by Luke. Come on, he's on one leg. He's out there. He's still swinging for his team. He's not. I don't think he's able to get as much power behind the ball as he would normally like because of that injury.
Does have 3 fours, looking for his first 6 of this semifinal match. That ball ripped for 4 more.
Yeah.
And Woogas with a much better effort this time around in their first ups against the champs.
They are one of the teams that has improved the most during this tournament. Can they put it together for another time around and get themselves into the final? It's going to be close.
Champs with a little work to do, and before they have their second ups, it's time to tell you that Ball in Play is presented by SeatGeek, and with over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. They're busy. They got 70,000 events every day available on SeatGeek, including sporting events and concerts and festivals, and of course, baseball season's in full swing, so don't miss out. SeatGeek actually puts tickets from all over the web in a single place to make buying very simple and rates every ticket on a scale of 0 to 10 to make sure you're getting a good deal. Green, of course, means good. There's a green dot and a high number. Go get that ticket. Great deal. If it's a low number and there's a red dot, get out of town. Bad deal. And, of course, we're always going to come through for you guys. Use the code WAREHOUSE, $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with the promo code WAREHOUSE. Click the link in the description. Download the app today. Third inning here in the Warehouse, first of 2 semifinal matchups. Sanjay Krishnamurthi, 20 years old, a student at San Jose State, born in Oregon, moved to Arizona, moved to India for a decade before heading out to California to follow his lifelong dream of getting a degree in computer science.
I thought his lifelong dream was to come and play at the Warehouse, Chris.
Well,
come on.
okay, fine, if you're going to go that way. Jay, who had 1 swing in the first inning before being eliminated, gets a second one past Rourke, but it's just a dot ball. Wow, great positioning by Woogas. I mean, that was a laser shot.
They've been really good on the wall.
That one tapped, 2 swings, 2 dot balls.
He's got to be careful. He's going to get really frustrated here if there's another dot ball, Jaskaran.
Whoa! Oh my goodness! So more craziness inside the Warehouse walls on that swing. Jaskaran lost grip of the bat, and it nailed BBD in the CHIN. He is currently getting ice on that thing.
That'll make you sneeze.
I mean, to have that on top of a couple of sick players and Drew Davis and Jolly Olive and Luke O'Brien with my God, who's got the Warehouse Games voodoo dolls?
If anyone doesn't realize how brutal it is in here, if it has been something else with the injuries, the efforts they're putting in. Wow.
Well, just to clean things up, that was a wide. Nice job there by Jimmy Knorp. So the previous pitch was wide. That's a big deal because it knocks Sanjay out of being the DraftKings Golden Bowler. That's a big, big deal. There's tap. Nice job by Calvin Savage, the all-time wicket keeper, playing defense for the injured Luke O'Brien. Jaskaran, this has been a tough gig for him. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to scoop one. There's a shot past Knorp, and it goes for 4.
I know. Win this last
Are you surprised he hasn't tried to scoop it behind?
Because that's been a really good option for him and one that is favoured and played a lot, using those cricket skills to just use the pace of the ball, scoop it over his shoulder. But you can see Calvin Savage is hovering there waiting for
There
it.
it is. Oh! And it's dot ball to finish it up.
Sanjay's done. I'm going to do my best. I got to do some damage. Jay, I think let's not run. No? I got to see some, okay?
Good over for Sanjay. However, with one wide, that makes him ineligible to return as the DraftKings Golden Bowler.
And you're right, that is a huge deal because he has just been so hard for them to pick and
Sanjay's
put
out,
away.
so I'm going to do my best.
Did he throw wide?
He threw a wide.
Oh.
It was the one that hit him.
Oh, that was fine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I think it's...
I was wondering why he got a run. I thought they just felt bad.
Yeah, it's Jimmy, and then I don't
didn't remember a run we got.
Right. No, yeah, it was the 1 and the 4. So it's Jimmy now. I felt like I saw him well. I'm going to do my best.
Yeah.
Maybe if he throws it wide, we get a good last over, okay?
All right, Jolly Olive conferring with his teammates, talking a little strategy. He's going to face Knorp, who gave up 13 first-inning runs during his over, and a lot of pressure on him, too, in order to not throw wide, because that means that Dan Rourke would be the only choice to bowl the last over.
You're saying that like it's a bad thing, Chris.
Well, I'm just pointing it out, kid. Whoa! Dot ball to get it going.
Well, that's a good start. That's a very good start. She's been such a great package today, Jimmy. Ooh.
There's the wide, and that is huge. Dan Rourke, according to my stat sheet, hey, he hasn't bowled. He hasn't bowled all season. Hey, welcome to the semifinals, Rourke. Start getting loose down there.
That could be massive. Oh.
There's another wide and a free run for the champs. Do you think Rourke knows that he has to do that? Where is he? He's hiding somewhere. He's probably throwing up in a garbage can. A third straight wide for Knorp, and these are free runs that you cannot afford to give.
Yeah, not just the free runs, the extra balls to hit off as well. Just compounds the problem. Just lost his radar a little.
That ball tapped. It's a dot ball.
I thought that was going to be in the middle of the zone.
Yeah, so he's just found it again. Hasn't been any great damage yet, but these extra balls, these extra runs, they could be huge in the end.
Tied at 37. That ball jammed, and Jimmy Knorp has done it.
He's pumped. He's so pumped.
For the second time in as many innings, the best batsman on Hookline sinkers eliminated via the wicket. Kelsey Wingert down on the cement.
Jimmy, with the chance to go to the championship on the line, was that the biggest play that you've made to get Jolly out this season?
I think so. Our game plan was to pitch him up and in. That's why I threw a couple of wides. I was trying too hard to go up and in. Finally got it where I wanted it, jammed him a little bit. Jolly's a great hitter. That's a big one for us.
One of the best hitters in the tournament. Well done, Jimmy. Guys?
So am I gonna have to come in, it's looking like? After this over?
We've had wides from everybody. Yeah, so someone's gonna have to play.
Yep.
So now Drew Davis, a lot of pressure on him. As we mentioned, he can get hot. Produced 14 runs on 8 balls faced. Oh, he swung at one. Did he tip that or not? Oh, did they get it? Did they get it? They're saying safe, but we're going to have to replay it. Wow.
It's ricocheted off the players onto the stumps.
Let's see.
Oh, no, he's actually thrown it back.
That was a backhanded, left-handed toss, and he is indeed safe, but a remarkable try by Woogas. So that's just a single run with the ball in play.
Wow. Jimmy Knorp's in everything. He's in absolutely everything at the moment.
Jaskaran, who's got to get the stick going here, with 2 more good pitches left in this over. There it is. Oh, my God! Woogas, more remarkable teamwork from Rourke to Sanjay and a second wicket.
They can't believe it. I can't believe it. Wow. They've been so good on the wall, but this little relay catch.
A little bit of luck, a little bit of,
Just the parry and safe hands by Sanjay.
Wow. It started with Rourke's right hand. Hey, Dan. That's a hell of a job, bro.
Hey, I did something.
Huh? Turn around. You're about to be a star.
He made the catch, by the way, Adish.
I know. How do you feel about giving him the assist, though? That was one of the bigger plays. Great defense from you guys.
No, that was good. I didn't contribute at all last game. I have not contributed at all this game. To do something, get a touch to touch the ball, felt great.
You touched it.
I touched the ball. That's all I need.
Way to be a ball toucher, Dan. Good job. One more pitch left in this over, which has been frustrating for Hookline Sinker.
The Woogas, the way they started this whole season, Chris, it's mind-blowing.
It really is. Tap by BBD goes for 4. And that'll do it for the second over. And now the pressure is on Dan Rourke. Did not bowl a single pitch in the 2 regular season games or the quarterfinal win. And now he has got to dial it in against the defending ball and play champs.
Maybe it's done him some good to actually get that little tip in the catch, in a brilliant catch. Just so to get his confidence up, feel like he's in the game.
Once he starts losing what we call the strike zone, that's when our 4-letter friend erupts. So let's see.
Are you ready to pitch?
I am. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I don't know.
Kels, did you just laugh at his face on the way out?
I don't know about this.
Drew Davis. Smashed, and it goes for 4. You know what? I'll tell you this. Woogas will take that over a guy being wide, consistently wide.
Yeah, exactly. I've got faith in Dan.
That ball lifted and off the back wall for 4 more.
I've still got a bit of faith in Dan. He can do this. He can do this.
Oh, there's 6. Well, in the
Maybe
meantime,
not.
let's start focusing a little on Hookline Sinkers, which has yet to have the bats erupt. They've only got 3 more good pitches to extend what is currently a 19-run lead. There's the first wide. Just a single. Nice play by Calvin Savage, by the way. He caught that in the air.
Yeah. He is a safe pair of hands back there.
Dude's a baller. That ball tipped. It's a dot ball.
Okay, that's a little one for the confidence. But look, Drew's been finding some heat just at the right moment.
That ball lifted, and it falls for 4.
Yeah, this is some good striking from him in this final over.
Drew Davis has been the offensive stalwart for Hookline. 33 runs in 14 balls faced. Oh, it's a wide. And wow, BBD was almost caught out of the crease. One more good pitch left. That ball tapped. Oh, Dan Rourke, what are you doing? There you go. You can't tag him.
I kind of didn't know what the fuck to do. I tagged him. My bad. I fucking tagged him. No, I fucking tagged you.
Look at him. How many people is he going to say?
I tagged him. I was like thinking baseball.
There's another.
Tagged him.
Let's see how many people he tells. Keep telling people. Dan, keep telling them. Say it one more time, Rourke. Come on, give it.
Like that.
Hey, nice fucking catch.
Thanks, man. You mean tap, Jolly?
Dan Rourke is one of a kind. All right, Woogas chasing 27 to try and get a berth in the title game. We'll find out if they can do it right after this. All right, Kelsey.
We just want to check in with our best friend BBD, make sure the face is feeling fine. Where did it get you?
Caught some chin. Just knob to knob a little bit.
How are you feeling going into this 4th inning?
Not too bad. It was all right. Able to lock in, drive one the other way. Now we just do what we always do and hold a lead.
Did you say knob to knob?
Yeah, I went knob to knob.
Yeah, I'm not going to call him a knobber, but that was interesting. All right, big picture. Woogas chasing 27 for a berth in the title game. Meantime, their champs are going to start with Jaskaran Malhotra, and I think that's a good idea to have him bowl first.
Just his experience tends to stay calm. This is the big wicket. Look, Jimmy Knorp has been electric in the field. He's taken wickets when he's bowled. He likes to say swing the twigs, but that twig's made of stern stuff now.
Jimmy Knorp has produced 18 runs in 8 balls faced. Jaskaran, first time around, gave up 16 runs in his over.
As long as we don't have a meltdown, we should be good. And if we were to have a meltdown, I'm sure I would probably cause it.
I'm sorry, I'm still getting over the tagging. It's going to take me a while.
Oh, there's a dot ball to get it started. Great delivery by Jay. Tapper, 2 pitches, 2 dot balls, and this is where it starts to get interesting as the chasing team.
Yeah, this is where maybe we find out about experience versus youth as well, Chris.
There's a ball lifted, and just a single run. Sanjay will be on strike now.
Yeah, Jaskaran is such an experienced campaigner when it comes to tight games in T20 cricket.
Woogas now chasing 26. There's a ball for 4.
Did you see the hand speed of Sanjay? Wow, that was really, really impressive. He just whips his hands through the ball so quickly.
Played for San Francisco last season, Major League Cricket at just 20. Oh, little tapper, nice job by BBD behind. The question is, did it hit the back wall? Oh, it was a wide. It did not hit the bat?
Didn't hit it.
Did not hit the bat. So just a single run.
He was trying to play the little scoop shot, but it was too wide.
That ball lifted in the air, and it falls. And just one more run for Woogas.
They need a boundary to settle their nerves and just feel like it takes a bit of a chunk out of this chase, but they're not being allowed to by Hookline sinker.
One more good pitch for Jay. That ball lifted, and we almost had a run out, and BBD errant on the throw. A missed opportunity for the champs.
At least he didn't try to tag him, Chris.
So Jay is done bowling. He can no longer be the DraftKings Golden Bowler. Kelsey in the middle of Woogas.
Great pace. We need a 6 and a 4 in each over. 20 balls. That's it. 2 balls and over that matter. All right?
Yeah. I love you.
How you doing?
Good. I love this kind of moment.
At least he understood what you asked, Kelsey.
That is such an improvement. Has he been taking PR classes since last time you interviewed him?
What'd you say?
Nah, it's not that important. It wasn't funny anyway. like most of the shit that comes out of my mouth. That ball up the middle. Nice play by Jolly Olive for a dot ball.
You wanted the run, Sanjay.
All right, critical opportunity for BBD too. We know he hasn't thrown a wide, right? Or
not
did he?
All tournament.
Still hasn't.
Has not.
So
Still has not.
Pressure on him to become the DraftKings Golden Bowler because Jay cannot.
Mr. Consistency, face of granite.
That ball lifted in the air, just a single run. It's going to get Jimmy Knorp back on strike, though.
Yeah, maybe that's a good thing, but they need a couple of boundaries or 6s, Chris, if they're going to do this, just to get themselves close.
Knorp with 3 boundaries today, a 4 and a pair of 6s.
He's going for this one.
Ball tapped. Oh, Drew Davis does a great job. Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Wow, after a collision on the Jersey Turnpike, Drew Davis and BBD, it looked like they cracked heads. Look at the replay here. Both with their, oh gosh.
Oh, head clash.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, man, I said he had a face of granite. I was not expecting him to actually try and prove it, Chris. Oh.
Go, Sanjay.
All right, well, BBD, okay.
Wow.
I see you, BBD.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he delivers one warm-up and it ends up in the magic hole.
Oh, what a guy. Wow, he's made of tough stuff, that's for sure. He's taken blows everywhere,
Hey,
BBD.
Listen, this is fun. We have a great time. We love each other. But when the competition starts to heat up, these are some dogs out here. We're back at it. Woogas chasing 18. with 9 good pitches left in this semifinal. That ball smacked a one-hopper to BBD. Dude, you should have hit it, let it hit your face. Yeah. Just go, "Arr!" Like Happy Gilmore. I'll take it. Oh, that one hurt. What do you got, Kels?
Let's keep Luke on the bench, all right? Let's make them face more balls. Luke can stay on the bench, yeah?
You know what? It's interesting. Woogas have got to do whatever they can to get Luke up there. I mean, maybe just run it out, right? Just have a run out.
Just keep running until someone gets out.
Yep, it's an intentional run out. Oh, a dot ball as Sanjay was trying to scoop it to the back wall. Wow, they are running out of good pitches.
Yeah, he's tried to play that shot a couple of times, and it's just not working for him. But you can see Luke is on his feet right now. He wants to be out there.
Well, there's one more good pitch left in this over.
This might be here where he says to him, "Get me up."
A lot of strategy going on. I'll tell you, if I'm Woogas, I put the pressure on and I say, let's get a run out and do whatever you can to get Luke on strike.
Yeah, Sanjay's just gone up and had a chat to Jimmy Knorp after talking to Luke on the bench. So maybe there's that kind of message going out to them.
One more good pitch in this over for BBD. That ball lifted in the air. Keep running. Are they going to keep running? Oh, this is interesting.
Because Jimmy doesn't want to get out.
Oh, my gosh.
Sanjay
it's a stare down.
Out. Wow.
It's a stare down. So what happens in this case?
Whoa.
Sorry.
In our broadcast test games and Captain's League test games, this exact scenario came up where we established this rule that it is the benefit of the batting team that they get to do that, even though Hookline doesn't want to get him out. It's their decision, and Knorp stayed still.
So the play gets ruled dead, and Sanjay is out.
1 run, and then Sanjay's out.
All right, so traffic has now stopped. Sanjay is out after the play has been ruled dead. 1 run on the board for Woogas. That's the way it was determined during Captain's League play. Thank you very much. So now what it does is we head to the 3rd and final over. It gets the most potent stick for Woogas on strike. Luke O'Brien.
Wow.
He cannot run. Sanjay will run for him, but Luke can definitely swing it.
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? He desperately wanted to be out there. They wasted a few dot balls in that last over, Chris. Will it be costly? Will it be too costly? But cometh the hour. Cometh the Luke.
BBD, the DraftKings Golden Bowler, he gets another over, and there it is! There is 6 runs for Luke O'Brien.
Wow! That's why they want him out there. That's why he wanted to be out there. Man, to just walk up there and blast that's some cojones.
That ball hit. Drew Davis does a great job. And Sanjay nearly got run out. That could have been disastrous.
Dot ball. Still 11 needed.
Let me ask you this. If you're BBD, do you start kind of nipping at the edges and try to get Luke to chase a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to do something. He doesn't want to give it to him dead center, but then he's risking a wide.
Oh, and it's a dot ball.
Wow, that's why he's good. BBD. He was risking the wide, but he had enough control to make sure that it hit the ball. Board even.
3 good pitches left in the game.
Wow. It's going to the wire.
Woogas chasing 11. A berth in the final at stake. That ball lifted, and it falls for a single run. More importantly, it gets O'Brien off strike, and now it's up to Jimmy Knorp.
Oh, man, 2 balls remaining, 10 runs. You never told me the warehouse was going to do this to me, Chris.
Oh, yeah. Everybody grab your heart medication.
Ooh.
Or is that just me, since I'm the oldest person in the warehouse? Hey, Dr. Kim, cardiologist, shout out, bro. I know you're watching. Thanks for keeping my ticker healthy. Here we go. Oh, it's a dot ball.
Man.
Oh.
BBD.
And that will pretty much do it for Hookline Sinkers. There's one good pitch left. BBD hasn't thrown a single wide in this tournament.
He may have granite for skin on his face, but he has got ice running in his veins. BBD, this is amazing death bowling.
Final good pitch of the semifinal. Oh, it is a wide, and it keeps Woogas alive. They pick up 2 runs.
Oh my God!
The first wide of the tournament for BBD. My goodness.
Yeah, shows how desperate Jimmy was. That was quite an impressive distraction technique, I gotta say, too.
I mean, Luke O'Brien has no choice but to take this pitch as a wide.
What's he gonna try and do to distract Chris?
Well, I know if it were Jake, if it were Jake, he would have done right there. That. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
He's gonna do his other quad if he's not careful.
And that is it. BBD, who took a headshot and a chin shot, takes that battered body into the championship round. A gutty performance by Hookline Sinkers. They have yet to lose in the history of ball in play.
I love you. I love you. Good luck in the finals, bro. I'm rooting for you.
And they will tow it up against the winner of Love Yas and McFlurry Power for a chance to hang yet another banner. Your final from the warehouse in our first of 2 semifinals. Hookline Sinkers 63, Woogas 56. For Kelsey and Mel and our amazing John Boy Media production team, I am Chris. Tune in to the post-game show for much more.